And you're engaged, and you got engaged at Christmas.
Yes, sir. Last Christmas. Not last Christmas, Christmas before.
Tell me about the engagement. How did it play out? Where was it? What did you do? What did
Charleston,
you say?
South Carolina.
That's pretty close.
I actually have a pretty funny story about this. You know, I mean, we were obviously pretty serious at the time and stuff like that. And she's sending me all these TikToks about rings, and I'm like, I mean, obviously she wants me to, you know, propose to her and stuff like that. And any commercial we see on TV, she's doing it. And so I start trying to plan this, and I'm a terrible planner. Like, don't plan anything in my life. We kind of just live life freely. However it goes, it goes. So I'm talking to her sister, you know, my brother, like, how are we going to do this, et cetera. But get them both up there and find, like, this super, super pretty, like, picture spot in Charleston, South Carolina. It's called the Laguerre Waring House. I don't know if you're familiar. Got these big old oak trees and, like, a kind of like a grassy area. It was pretty sick. And organized both of them to be up there. My brother's, like, in these bushes off to the side behind this big old tree, and her sister's walking up, like, in all black. Doesn't really see her or whatever, notice. And my brother, like, falls down right before I'm about to literally propose to her. And I had, like, this whole speech, you know, ready to roll in my head, like, talking. And he says, like, oh, crap, and, like, falls in a bush. And I know he's there, but she doesn't know that. She's like, what's that? And I was like, oh, nothing. I just got on a knee real quick. I don't even think I asked. Like, it just happened. So basically my brother, messed
He
it
ruined your special moment. Did you ask her dad?
I did.
Good for you.
Absolutely.
You're a Southern gentleman still. Good for you.
Her dad's the man. Very traditional. You know, very good dude.
Yeah.
So
good for you.
Had to make that right.
And the wedding is set for when?
November 18th.
November. Where are you getting married?
We're starting it off at Our Lady of Mercy, and then CCL is where the reception is.
Good. And what is Caroline going to do with her life? What is she?
She owns a business boutique. She does, like, online business.
Like what?
It's like clothing. So it's called Shop Silves.
Called what?
Shop Silves.
Shop Silves, her last name.
Her last name's Sylvia. So
if I went online, it'd be Shop Silves.
Yeah.
Does she do okay with it?
Yeah, she's been doing good. She enjoys it, so I have her back with that.
She started the business?
Yes. She started in October, I believe.
Did she get a degree in something in anything to do with this?
No, nothing at all. It was completely different.
And when you say boutique, like, what is she selling?
Just women's clothes.
Women's clothes.
Yeah, a lot of dresses, a lot of...
You know any of the brands? Missy would know? No?
That's a good idea. I might start.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Any Golden Goose shoes?
I mean, they look like it. I don't know the brands or anything like that.
And what did you study?
Undergrad was sports administration, and then master's was in construction.
Okay. So at some point in time when you have to lay down the bat, whether you made $100 million or you made $100,
right?
And you still desire to do something with your life, just not rest on money if you made in baseball. What would that look like?
I want to coach.
Want to coach baseball?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yep.
Good for you.
It comes down to the impact that people have made on me. And, you know, some of the coaches that I think about that made me want to be a coach is, it's like I want to be that person for somebody.
High school, college, what do you thought about?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Just,
Nice.
I mean, some people, met some great people, and, you know, obviously I love the game of baseball. I've been doing it for a while and knowledgeable about that stuff, and just want to continue.
Were you always good at baseball?
I feel like as a kid I wasn't great. I don't know. Like, I feel like I wasn't that great as a kid.
One day, 3 boys.
I was always a really small kid.
Right. You're about 6'1" now, huh?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. Hopefully on good day with
6
cleats
foot.
on.
You're
cleats
you're about 230, right?
Yes,
236.
Yes, sir. 230.
Yeah. I remember your screen. Someone else is 236 on y'all's team. Who was 236?
Yeah, I'm 230 right now. I know we got some stout dudes on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't get good at baseball until like after I hit puberty, and when I was probably 13.
Yeah, you still got time.
Still got a little bit.
Yeah. Any day when you go through it.
All the hair's covered.
You're pubescent right now, is what we say.
Yeah.
Any day now it's going to happen for you, kid. Don't you worry. It will. So just, I didn't know if you were, the boy wonder, first time you picked up the bat, went up, hit a home run. No.
Yeah, I remember having fun with it, but I don't remember necessarily being great at baseball until I started to kind of get a grasp of it around 7th, 8th grade. And then everybody kept telling me, hey, you're pretty good at this. I was like, I've just been playing because it was fun. But
did you play other sports?
Football, a little bit of basketball.
What did you play in football?
Linebacker.
You look like a linebacker.
Curtis,
that was me. Curtis. Yeah. Did Curtis recruit in baseball like they do in football?
I don't know. I don't know if they recruit.
They recruited you just for there.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
We got beat by Catholic, man. That one still haunts me to this day.
Oh, in baseball.
No, football.
Uh,
Yeah, we were like the first class in school history to not win a state
oh
championship.
gosh. Did you
pretty-
play all through high school?
Yes.
Senior year.
Senior year, yes.
Okay, so you played baseball and football.
Yep, that's how I got introduced to Dr. Fields pretty early. I had a
Oh,
labor.
you told me that
I had a
in high
labrum
school.
tear in high school. Yeah, I had to meet with
Yeah.
him before here, and then obviously he helped with like my ACL surgery and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he told me that. Now that you say that, he said he got to meet you in high school.
Yep, him and
Yeah.
Dr. Bankston, they're the best.
They are great. No, he's he had to go take care of Mazzola during the game. He had to come out of the stands and
Go with Malazzo.
yeah. That was
He'll be
crazy.
okay. That was crazy though. I felt really
Yeah,
bad for
he
him.
said it's a non-weight bearing bone. He's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
It's like 6 weeks. That's
yeah,
what Alex was
something
told.
like that. Yeah, but
Shin bone. It was either I think it was they said fibia. I
well,
don't-
there's a big shin bone. There's this little one that's behind it.
I think that's what it
It's
was.
that one. I
Yeah.
think.
Tibia. That's what it was. Yeah.
You
was
know
pretty cool.
You know your bones and muscles. I know that. And he works out twice a day.
You are jacked.
Here you go. Yeah. If I get going on him, he's gonna go out on me. I start turning that way. All right. So what do you do for fun? You're not.
He's gonna love this.
My favorite thing to do is golf.
You like to golf.
And
do
that, I
you?
told them that, and they loved it. They said you would love it. So.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
So,
mean that's my go-to.
Where do
thing.
you golf?
Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite
What is
course.
your handicap?
Right now, probably not great, but when I'm playing a lot, I'll shoot 80s.
Uh-huh.
Best score is 79, so trying to get it
Good.
low as
Good.
possible.
What sticks you use?
I have a ping driver, Callaway irons, and a Scotty putter.
So just kind of a mishmash?
Yeah, kind of
Kind of a
mixed
mishmash.
bag. I got fitted and hit those the best, so I was like,
When did you get fitted?
It's probably a year ago.
And that's what you fit for all you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. Ping driver.
Yep.
I don't hear many people get fitted in that. I get
I love
fitted
it.
about twice a year.
I love it.
I get-
What do you swing?
I get new clubs about every year. I'm just a golf nerd.
Yeah, I love it.
I love to study and learn and watch it, read it, understand it.
Like it's funny. I'll tell people they're like, you must like live, breathe, die baseball, like, etc. Stuff like that. And they're like, do you watch baseball all the time? I'm like, no. Usually every time I turn on the TV, it's
Watch
golf
golf.
channel,
Yeah, good
golf
for you.
tournaments.
Well, we'll have to play sometime.
Do it.
So no, I really do. Yeah, I'd be interested what ping driver that is because
It's the G425.
yeah, I know that one.
It's forgiving.
And you
So-
hit that compared to the Callaways and the TaylorMades, and you seem to hit that the best.
Yeah, it was basically they were explaining to me that the launch angle was the best, and
Where'd you get fitted?
Golf Tech over by City Center or something like that.
I think I do smoke and mirror as well. Golf Tech does smoke and mirror as well.
Did they?
Ooh wee.
He'll gladly take
Oh, I
the
go
money.
in
Oh
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
they tried to sell me on the lessons after. I was
Oh.
like, man, I can't
They
afford
got you
this.
going.
No way, dude.
You know, oh yeah. You know, it's like in a restaurant when they hadn't sold any whatever in the back. What do we want to push? You know, the way to the veal this is the best, and everybody they start pushing. Yeah, something that's I do worry about them. That's when you said ping. I don't know if they had a special incentive. But
No,
if you
so
hit
I
it
mean,
well-
this was right. So the G430 just came out. So
Right.
basically, it was like the last year's version. They had the Stealth, they had the Epic, the Rogue, they had everything. So they
you
were
were
just
hitting
like,
that better.
yeah, keeping it low. I mean, I was spinning it at probably 2,200
Yeah.
consistently, and
Okay.
it was
You
carrying
got a
pretty
good
far.
swing speed. I mean, most every baseball guy who swings hard got a good. What was your swing speed? They tell you that?
They didn't tell me swing speed. My ball speed was consistently around like 174,
Yeah,
75.
I'm
So it was
sure
taking
you-
off.
I'm sure you hit the ball pretty well. Yeah, pretty far.
It was carrying, I think, 290 and
Yeah.
rolling out to 315, 320. I was like, hey, that plays for me.
Yeah, that's good. No,
Yeah.
that's all. You don't need more than that. Well, good. So besides golf, anything else that
I
you're
like to
passionate
cook.
about?
Yeah,
You like to cook?
I like to cook food
What do
a
you
lot.
cook?
Everything. My favorite thing to cook is like grill a steak.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Grill-
ribs.
Grill a steak, ribs. What else? You have a date with your fiance, and are you cooking? She's cooking.
Just depends on what we're in the mood for. We're both. I like to brag on her a little bit. She's good in the kitchen too.
Good.
She cooks really good, like pastas and stuff like that. She has this, it's like kind of seafood chicken pasta spinoff.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So weddings in November, and when I heard that, I don't know why, it just kind of came to mind. I sometimes get crazy thoughts, right? Whether it's 8,000 Jello shots or it's
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
stand on the top of a truck. It just things come, and I really, and Taylor sees it a lot. I mean, they just come, and
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know what moved me, and again, stepping across the lines, you say, no, I'm good. And I would do this for you irrespective, even if you want to do some deal with me. Go, I don't really want to do it. I just want to do something for you. When I read the story, and I read your commitment to come back to play, and whether pursue pro or get married and all that, no, I'm going to put all that aside. I just want to come back and try to live out a dream, play for the Tigers. I think we got a good chance to win. I have no idea what you're planning to do for your honeymoon, but I'd certainly like to send you somewhere and pay for it. And that was kind of my thought, I don't know where you're going, but maybe you can go somewhere better now.
Man, I appreciate that.
And that was the thought. I don't know why it came to my mind, but it did. And I'm like, all right, okay, I'll do it. And like I said, if I can market things well and I don't have to market this, I would make it irrespective and pay for you, even if we don't do anything together. My hat's off to you. I was impressed by that whole coming back from the injury and all that. So where had you thought about going on the honeymoon?
So we're planning to. Well, first, thank you. I mean, that means the world to me. And when I tell her that, I mean, that's gonna, she's gonna start crying. She gets emotional and stuff like that. But I mean, thank you. That means really the world to me. We plan to go to St. Lucia for.
Oh, I've been there.
How'd you like it?
I liked it. Yeah, it's now. So I'm not good at many things in life, right? And I don't have expertise, but I understand the Caribbean pretty well because I've been a lot of places in the Caribbean. And just the other day, I was advising someone that loved the place. A lot of positive things. If you tell me what type of Caribbean experience you're looking for, I could probably help direct you, and that's a really good place.
It's a good trait to have.
What's that?
Yeah, that's good to know that.
The first thing about St. Lucia, it's a longer travel day, so you got to take that into context, right?
Yeah.
So okay, it takes a little while. And some people, want to get to their destination more quickly. But you might have a 12, 13-hour travel day to get there. It's harder to get to. Further south, right, which is November, you shouldn't have any storm situations. St. Lucia's never been hit by a hurricane, if I recall, because it's way down there. The storms and the waters and the currents and how it works, they all kind of pass north. It's an island where the the sands are a little darker, and then you kind of get into some darker water. It wouldn't have that reflective blue water, like you see the Bahamas, especially, or Turks and Caicos. But it's got the Pitons, the two mountains.
I saw some pictures. It looks unbelievable.
They are beautiful, right? Yeah. And they're cool. And we hiked. You can get a guide and hike them, and that's worth doing if you do that. Have you been to the Caribbean much?
Not much. No,
and where have you been?
I used to go on cruises as a kid. We would take like a group of families and go on cruises. I've been to Jamaica.
Right.
Cozumel.
Yeah.
Cabo.
Right.
Cabo was fun.
Cabo's fun.
That was really cool. Belize, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Never been to.
There are a lot of them, and saying like I'm not trying to talk you out. I would just, if you would say, Gordon, my wife wants to snorkel all day long. Wants her face down. She loves watching fish and seeing reefs. We'd probably redirect you somewhere. Versus no, she wants a. In fact, I just changed out last week. My picture, which has been on the front of my phone for years, has been my wife with the pitons in the background, and I just changed it to our recent anniversary picture. Look how pretty she is. You got, like if you don't brag on your wife, you're stupid.
That's exactly.
Yeah, you just got
learn so much.
do.
Being with someone for 5 years.
You do.
Women do love to be reminded.
I started dating my wife in high school.
Love it. That's awesome.
Her right there. See?
Nice.
That's out in Utah.
Nice.
Y'all seen Swan with her little cute picture? Isn't that cute? Yeah, so pretty. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it. There she is. Yeah. See, there's Swan. No, so like another thing, I'd open my travel services in my mind to you for where to go. But,
okay.
Have you looked at what place you're thinking about going there?
It's called Serenity at Coconut Bay.
Serenity at Coconut Bay. I don't know.
It's at the very bottom. The very bottom. Like, we looked at like the map or whatever. It was at the very bottom of the island.
Are the pitons by it? Can you see them in?
I think so.
Let me see.
I can Google it. I can.
Yeah.
On my phone.
Real quick. You never know where these conversations are going to go, Ramsey. That's what makes it so
I
fun.
want to go to Serenity at Coconut Bay.
I let her like kind of choose all this and stuff like that. I'm obviously easygoing.
If Mama's choosing, we're going to back out the way and just follow Mama.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Hey, it's easy when they, when they make all the decisions. I'm one of the most easygoing people in the world. So,
yeah. What was our fly fishing video about Mama?
That's
You know,
right.
when Mama's wrong, you don't tell her right away Mama's wrong. You just gotta wait your time and
How'd she pick it?
and figure it out.
It was just she was doing a bunch of research and it looked super pretty to her, and we booked it.
It is beautiful.
We put a down payment on it a little while, probably like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. They had to put like $1,000 down payment, and so we did that.
How
And,
long
but
are you going for?
6 days or 7 days.
Does that
See-
include travel?
Yes.
Yeah. See, there's the Baton in the background.
That's awesome.
That's her. Yeah.
That's awesome. They have a really nice golf course. I want to go play on it too. Yeah, I looked that up. That was part of the. That was one of the only requirement. I was like, I want to go play golf wherever we go.
We're gonna get him in this athletic golf tournament we're gonna do next year.
Oh yeah.
Athlete.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I took my golf clubs on my honeymoon.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Mahogany Run in St. Thomas. Devil's Triangle, 3 holes. If you go even or under on those 3 holes, they give you something, you know.
Did you do it?
No. No, man. It's like a long carryover, you know, jut out peninsula. You hit from here, big water. You got to carry it. It's too intimidating, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't do
They
that.
set you up for a reason.
Yeah. So, like, if that's where I want to go, I'm happy to pay for that. And
I mean, that's
we will
so awesome.
we'll figure it out. Have you booked your plane tickets?
I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. I try to say I can find out for you though.
So we're going to book him 2 plane tickets to go there, right? And we'll pay for that and get that going. And you know, I'm sure at your point in life right now, coming out of college and going to go try the pros, you're not flush with cash dripping out of your pocket, but this will be a little easier to do that. If you like, and I don't even know if marketing had talked about it because it's all moved so quickly. Literally, this came to my mind while I was watching the game and stuff
That's
like
awesome,
that. I
man.
said, I want
Thank you.
to pay for that young man's honeymoon when you postpone your wedding in marriage because you know being with I guess I started dating Shannon about your age. We were 7 years dating, so I know what that meant. That's a lot. So, and I don't even know if there were usually when we're meeting, because who are we meeting with? Oh, we're meeting with the other guys. We're kind of signing. You have ideas like, all right, you're going to 3-month contract. You're going to post 3 times a month. You're going to do this. You're going to do that.
Right.
I have nothing in mind with you, but if you say, Gordon, I'd like to do something.
You tell me, man.
Obviously, things are hot right now, and y'all are talked about, and the news cycle will change in a few weeks. We just and you know, I forgot. Did you talk to Bob about you have no eligibility? You're done.
I'm done. I can't play anymore.
That's right.
They're kicking me out.
So he has no eligibility, but he's still in school. You're done. You graduate.
I got my master's.
So I think he's just a sponsor. I think he's just a sponsorship deal.
Right.
Nothing has to be approved by the university or stuff like
I'm
that.
technically not. As of tomorrow, I won't be an LSU athlete anymore.
Well,
No, it's fine. We're happy.
Yeah.
No, I mean we
the best way.
went out the
And
best way
usually-
possible.
Yeah.
yeah. Usually I don't know what your social media. If you're into that, if you have any,
Yeah.
you may not be. Usually I know all that when I go into these meetings. Like, okay, like this is where you are, and based upon that, we pay. This was all heart driven. This was not.
Man,
none of this was business.
I'm trying to hold back tears right now. I
that's
don't want
all
to.
right.
I don't want to cry, but man, thank
that's where this came from. So I'm not prepared on any of those fronts.
you. Okay.
So
I mean,
there's-
I would be willing to do whatever you
yeah.
want. Obviously, I'll do
I
whatever.
won't do that. Did Alex, anybody talk about anything? No.
The hat thing.
A hat? Oh, so.
I'll wear it.
So we took a picture of the billboard this morning of the 888,
Yeah.
and I think they were getting them to like reshare and repost.
Okay.
Tonight they'll have.
We'll figure something out. So, someone who's got his phone number,
I got it.
put us in a tag. I want him to have my phone number. How old are you now?
I turn 23 tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, happy
Yes, sir.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where are you going for your birthday?
Probably Beaver Creek in the morning. That's,
going to Beaver
that's
Creek in
it.
the
That's pretty much it.
Dinner?
I don't know. I don't have anything planned as of right now.
Maybe. Who do you play golf with?
Just either we'll go with Garrett Edwards or Grant Taylor, but they both are banged up with their arm right now, so gonna have to find somebody to go with.
Ramsey. See if. Have you ever played Baton Rouge Country Club?
I
I can't play out there tomorrow. I hurt my back last night. It sucks getting.
You all right?
I just have a bad back, and I was literally trying to rush out to go to y'all's thing that Taylor was. it's really Taylor's fault. He's like, you
pushing
need to come down here. We won an award last night. And I'm trying to get out, but I have another dinner I'm supposed to go to, and I'm just kind of rushed to push up, and just something in my back. I already had a little bit of a bad back from
Sorry to hear that.
too much running and other things through my life, and my disc got a herniated disc, got a little bigger. I think it was already there, it just got bigger. So I've got to go to the doctor now and maybe get an injection in the morning because I'm leaving.
Those feel good though.
Yeah, I'm leaving for Italy Saturday for a month.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be
So
awesome.
I literally couldn't walk last night. So, I got a non-refundable, non-insured trip that I got to get to.
Yeah.
Well,
that's not. There's worse things to do than go to Italy for. It's pretty sick.
Yeah. See what John Gordon's doing tomorrow.
Is he out of town?
No, he's here.
He's here?
Yeah. So my son's about here. He's 22. He was a walk-on quarterback on the 2019 team. So he knew a handful of y'all. He might know you. I don't know. But he knew a handful of guys on the baseball team, and he loves to play golf. And he's a good
awesome.
golfer.
Good.
But he could bring you out there if he's around. He also a member of U Club. So either one, if you like. Have you played either one?
Never played U Club or BRCC.
Well, one of those.
He's super close with Gavin Dugas too. And Gavin.
Yeah, he's my.
trying to get into golf too.
Is he?
Yeah, he's my best friend, Gavin.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh, good kid.
He's unbelievable.
The man.
I think I met his girlfriend, blonde-haired girl.
Yes, Julia.
Running up and down the steps. She was all amped up.
She gets
man.
excited.
And then I met his dad. He came up and,
He's the man.
and introduced himself. Good guy. Yeah, all the baseball folks are so nice.
I mean, I think that's one thing I keep telling people. Like, yeah, we were excited to win a national championship, but it's just like, it's who we did it with, and like the families and everybody is just so such great people. I think that's what made it more special. And the Dugas family is one of the best in the world.
Yeah,
they're
seem
unbelievable.
that way. Just all of them, just good people.
Yeah, it's them Homer people.
So back to the I got this crazy idea with the shots, and Todd Gray's friend of mine broke a record, and I reached out to him, and he just started picking at me, and I'm picking back, and then just kind of dismissed. I'm not gonna do anything. And then when y'all laid that turd on Sunday, I'm like, I can't say. Let me rephrase that. When y'all played poorly on Sunday, I got this idea late in the game. I'm sitting there and I'm starting to think, and I've been texting my marketing department, and I'm like, what can we do? We got to get a rally going on. And I said, like, I think I want to go bust that record of shots. And I told my wife that, and she's sitting next to me, and Meredith, my daughter, runs social medias on it, and my wife and her kind of more conservative. That's too much money. You don't go do that. That's crazy. You don't know what you're doing. I get told this a lot, Taylor. At some point down, they got to look at the tracker and go, okay, maybe he does know something.
I think you do. I think you're doing fine. Man.
Yeah,
I think you're doing
and
good.
So basically, I looked at her at eighth inning. I'm done. I said, I'm going over to Rocco's. I'm going to go ahead and make sure the bill's paid. We're going to take care of this. And
I was done in the eighth inning too. Just to let you know, I was ready to go back to the hotel.
Yeah, we're all done. And I said, I'm done, and we're going to do this, and we're going to launch it. And so within about
That's awesome, man.
6 hours of that whole stretch, we pulled it all together, we launched it, and then it kind of went viral, and people are like, what's wrong with these people in Louisiana drinking almost 70,000 shots of Jell-O? And so after it's all excited, we go, well, we need to kind of commemorate that, and we came up with 8,888 reasons to rally. Right? And
That's awesome.
We had little hats. Their hats are being made today, right? And so some of the guys and some of the folks who are going tonight, I'm gonna be at the stadium tonight. We're gonna wear those hats, and I think is Gavin wearing one or something? Yeah. So that would be cool. Just put on the hat while you're.
I will absolutely.
Put on the hat while you're. I don't know if they're gonna put you on the stage or they're gonna walk you around.
I have
but
no
wear
idea.
that hat.
I will. I mean, it'd be an honor to wear that.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a cool hat. It goes with our boards, and people
absolutely.
and people ask me, what is this? Well, this is, I know Gordon, and I've worked out a little deal with him, and I thought what he did at Rocco's was great, and we were all talking about it, and man, he gave me this hat, so I'm wearing it.
I mean,
whatever you want to say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do it.
And that's really all I know to do. Maybe are you big social media? Do you social media?
Yeah, I have social media.
Okay, well, someone, Ramsey, you'll connect him with Meredith and all our people, and they'll give you a little direction. And over the next couple of weeks, you'll do a few postings and
absolutely
that a bit. We'll say this, invite me to your wedding, but doesn't mean I need to be. I don't need to be there. What I'm trying to tell you is, you'll get a really nice gift.
No,
right?
you're going to be invited.
Send an invitation and say, but you're really not invited. But I still want a gift. I want you to send me something like that. Right?
You were 18,
And,
yeah.
and
I'll get your address and I'll send it.
get
They're
you a
all
really
sitting here.
nice
It doesn't
gift.
matter.
Maggie, you got that? So we want to make sure we get them a really nice
You
gift.
will 1,000% be invited.
Yeah.
We'll get that on there.
Caleb said he wants to do the wedding video.
Oh,
Let's
look
do
at
it.
you. You're getting no wedding videos, man.
Caleb
Caleb
said.
does.
Oh, Caleb wants to.
Yeah. I don't
That's
do-
fine.
I don't do
No,
weddings.
you only do work. You do workout videos.
I do action.
You do action, like
There's action
like
in a wedding.
the slow motion curl action.
Yeah.
Football, baseball.
I know.
You.
Yeah, that's
Do
action.
like a wedding video with like little baby in the back.
That'd be sick.
I've done it before, like a one take one, just from my seat. But
Yeah.
if you lose some footage of a bride, sometimes these cameras corrupt and you can't get that back. I'm not telling a bride.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
So I don't. For you, since you're not in college anymore, I'm not even planning to sign you to a deal or
Okay.
a contract. Like Coach Mulkey, right?
Yeah.
I have a contract with her, right? She signed.
She's awesome.
Oh,
Gosh, she's unbelievable.
holy! I sat with her during the game and watched it. She knows baseball. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess because of Kramer and watching all those years. I
100%.
mean, she's like
Coaches
all right,
know everything, man.
They're like, this is what they're going to do right here. Get ready for this. Watch it. I mean, she's calling things as it's happening. And
Yeah.
fourth inning, she goes, top of the fourth, she goes, this game is over.
Mhm.
And at that point, it was 6. We were up by 4 or something. I said, Coach, it's over. Look at it. You can see it. I can feel it. Vibes. We're done.
One of my favorite parts of the game is where it was 7-2, 8-2,
Yeah,
or whatever. And Paul Skeens just gets up and walks to the bullpen. And I saw him doing that. I looked at Florida, and all of them just put their heads straight down. Yeah.
Was he directed to, or he just?
He was. He was going to close the game if it was close. He was going to pitch
That's what we had heard.
innings 6, 7, 8, 9 to
He
close
was
the
going to
game.
pitch that many innings.
He was prepared to.
He was prepared. How many pitches would they have capped him at?
Probably 50.
Really?
Yep.
He was willing to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, he throws bullpens 2 days after it
That's
starts
what
anyway.
we knew.
So.
It was a bullpen day anyway.
Yeah.
And bullpen, they'll throw that hard.
Well, normal people don't, but he will.
He ain't normal.
He's
right?
not normal.
He's just different in it.
Yeah, but when they put those heads down, I was like,
That's
this
a cool
game,
story.
this game's over.
That's
I saw
cool.
Kevin O'Sullivan, and he just kind of shook his head and just put it
Oh.
down like this.
Is he that much harder to hit than other pitchers? Like,
He's pretty tough to hit.
it's different. Huh?
It's different. I mean, he obviously throws 100, and that speaks for itself. But his off speed and just to place it wherever he wants in any count that's what makes him special. He's a freak.
He's like a once in a generation.
He is?
Yeah, like I really do hope LSU fans appreciate like what they saw this year from him, and because that doesn't come around often.
Yeah. So back to it. I'm not even planning to sign you something. Just know that you put your deposit down in the place. If that's where you want to go, send me the bill. I'll pay for it.
Okay.
We'll pay for your plane tickets. Make sure you have some spending money while you're there.
Man, thank
And
you
just
so much.
make sure you have a great time and whatever. Love for him to wear the hat today,
Yeah.
so we can get that to him. You going tonight?
Yes.
Okay, you're going.
I got to pick credentials from 5 to 7, so we got the rubbing. So somebody.
We're gonna go quick. You gonna shut me down early?
I'll film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do. I'll try to. Have we moved?
I'm gonna try. I might go over there for 5. Try and grab the
Okay,
credentials.
that's fine. You'll be fine. Yeah.
John Gordon was actually already planning on playing golf tomorrow at Baton Rouge Country Club in the morning. So,
That'd be sick.
JG was.
yeah, if you want to go, he said, yeah, he's down. If you want to go hit a
All right.
round,
All right,
hit a little quick
You-
morning birthday round.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you meet him out there to make the introduction.
Okay.
Right. Maybe tee off first hole just so everybody can watch.
Yeah,
What about
be a good way to
You ain't doing that.
start it off.
So
lighthearted. Look, dude, so I went and played golf with him. All right, his wife, I mean, his daughter's wedding up in Aspen, this golf course that they rented out for the groom was unbelievable. And I went and played, and I bought this massive thing of balls on the front nine, and on the way around, right, for the back nine,
Yeah.
I had to go get another massive thing of balls, and I ran out, and by the last 2 holes, I just was done. I had no balls left.
That's so funny. Not surprised. Not surprised. Let's see. Trying to think of anything else. Any questions you want to ask of me about anything? I've never been arrested. I don't do drugs. Married my high school sweetheart. I don't think I have any skeletons in my closet that if you accept a gift from me that's going to come back to bite you. Anything like that. I think what
good,
you see
man.
is what you get.
About this? Are we good to use portions from this?
Yeah,
That's
of course,
it. Yeah,
of course.
It's up to him.
We
Yeah.
can send you a collab, and if you accept it, it'll show to both.
Yeah,
audiences.
absolutely, I will.
So like, the Paul Skeen story would be
Yeah.
great. The honeymoon part would be all fun.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I wouldn't mind at all.
So before we go, I played a little baseball growing up. Didn't play a lot. Played mainly football and basketball. I think I stopped playing baseball maybe 7th grade. Because I was quarterback in football, did that stuff. But I was sitting next to, on the Sunday game, I was sitting next to Kurt Ainsworth, who played for the Tigers. He was a pitcher, played some pro ball. And we're just getting our teeth kicked in, and I'm asking questions, and I'm just peltering him, and just the whole time, and I'm depressed. I'm like, how do you come back from stuff? You get to beat this bad in football, it's just no way you come back the next day and you can win, right? Because baseball's different. I'm like, what do you mean? How's it different? He says, trust me, it's different. He said, they are, you know, it was a pitcher start that day was
Nate Ackenhausen.
Yeah. He probably didn't have his best stuff working early. Right. Jay sees it and is like, okay, we're shutting this down. He said he has a completely different mindset. He's got different pitchers he's using. He's saving what he wants for tomorrow. They are just getting through this game. This won't emotionally affect them. Is that true?
100%.
Really?
So I think I told you this earlier today. Like, you'd rather lose a game like that in the postseason than like a really close one-run, like a heartbreaking game, just because everything was going their way, and you know we're throwing. Not to say not our guys just like hadn't pitched in a while.
Yeah,
like
some
that.
younger guys and all that.
Exactly.
So there was no thought after that game, that night, the next morning, about your core group, right? The starters and whoever else. That, man, how are we going to come back from that?
Nuh-uh. Zero thought like that. Wow. Absolutely. Just because the nature of baseball, and I think that's one thing that's so beautiful about it is. And Coach Jay says this literally all the time. It's not the best team that wins; it's the team that plays best that day wins. And you know, the game is hard, and what you did yesterday has literally no dictation or outcome of what's going to happen today.
So, without disrespecting Florida, and this may be the answer to the question, who was the best team all year y'all played?
Man, we so many good teams. I mean,
you just
Florida was special, Wake was special.
You don't want to face one team again.
That long-haired pitcher from Wake was good.
He was good. I don't want to face Rhett Lauder again.
Yeah, he was good.
I was telling.
Was he the best pitcher you faced all year?
Yeah.
Outside of Paul Skeens. Yes.
Yeah. Paul's on your team.
Yep. Absolutely.
On another team.
Hands down, the best pitcher we faced all year.
Really?
Yep.
That good.
He was that good.
And listening to commentating during the show, he was like supposedly really little early on. Is barely recruited. All these other things.
Yep.
All of a sudden he blossoms, grows, gets stronger, gets better.
So Trey and Dylan played with him for Team USA, and after the game, I told them, I was like, y'all didn't want to mention that he was, like Greg Maddux. Y'all didn't feel the need to say that he was really good.
Yeah.
And they just started laughing. They'd said how good of a dude and good of a player he was, but he was special, man.
So
he's good.
That other guy they had in the first game, that lefty they had.
Yeah, Hartle, he was good.
He was really good too. Kind of started.
I mean, I think as a staff that they had the best pitching staff in the country, like numbers wise, stuff wise, 100%.
Yeah, they definitely lived up to it.
Yep.
So Trey's bunt cover.
That was unbelievable.
Some people say play of year in college baseball. Is it that high up in your mind?
100%. That saved our season.
Really?
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
was important. But again, as a guy who played some baseball, but not as much. I mean,
that's really important because they were trying to sneak a quick run, and you're in a bunt coverage, and a lot of stuff has to go right for that play to happen. One, you have to have everybody paying attention to the bunt side, making sure they know what's going on, and it bounced up perfectly to where he didn't have to get down low and field it, and he just grabbed a little click and just flipped it.
And, great play.
And Alex too in the back end, knowing where he was, and just tagged him.
Yeah. So all of it had to go right.
Yep.
To stop them from scoring. Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
That good of a play.
Yep. That's one. I think that's gonna get remembered for a long time, right there.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yep.
I think your homer gets remembered. There's several memorable moments. It's not like Warren that one year, which was kind of different. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 plays. I mean, obviously, Dylan into the wall is kind of becoming an interesting play. Trey, your homer.
That's one thing that I think's special is it's not like it was just one guy the whole time.
That's right. Even you had
many different people.
Superstars.
Right. I mean, you got your Skeens, your Floyd, Dylan,
that's right.
Tommy.
Everybody. It was a team. Truly a team.
I mean, Braden Joubert had 3 hits in that championship game. Josh Pearson had a homer.
That's right.
Jordan Thompson had 2 hits. So it's just
Tommy played so well at third base in the World Series.
Yeah.
That was one thing that they were kind of, not very good to him about the last place he was at, he said.
They said he was horrible at defense.
Yeah,
he took that personal for sure.
Play third, but he looked like a stud out there playing third.
Makes plays, man. I mean, you give so much prop to Tommy White and just kind of knowing what's going on behind the scenes, and his shoulders are hurting every day and popping out of place. And I mean, his shoulder probably popped out of place 10 times this year, and
really?
no one knew about it. And he's so tough, and he's so good at baseball. So.
He's swinging so violently.
Yeah.
Every pitch.
Have y'all ever,
you
know,
launching.
sometimes in golf, you see someone has an interesting swing and you try to emulate it. Have you ever tried to stand like him and hit a ball?
No, I don't think I could do that. My back would fall
Holy
apart.
cow, that's something.
His swing is like an art. I mean, it's dialed in. Yeah.
That's so cool. All right, well, you connect him and I connect John Gordon and him for tomorrow, so he can play Baton Rouge Country Club. Should be good. I can't in my bag. I'll see if maybe Mark. No, I don't know if Mark has in the morning, but I'll let him know y'all are playing because Mark likes to play golf. And I know.
I know he does.
He spoke. I always run almost every athlete I'm interested in by him because he covers football, he covers this. And I just want to get it. But he spoke really, really highly of you. And
I'm going to have to send him a thank you text.
If he's available to come out play a few holes, I know he'd love to. I don't know if he will. I would be there, but I can't. Not with my get an injection in the morning. Plus, I don't want to beat y'all.
He's got some mind games he plays.
Oh, yeah. My son's a really good golfer, but
he
sometimes you probably struggle beating your dad just generally.
Dude, I can't. So my brother me, I can't beat him.
You can't beat him, right? But that's just if you're not even playing mind games.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty good with moving the goalpost on him.
He gets me, man. We were playing this summer, and I was playing really good golf for a month. I was just striping the ball, and he just hits me with like a subtle chirp, but it was a good way. And he was like, "Man, that drive was really good."
Yeah,
I was like, "Thank you, bro." And I started thinking about it. I'm like, "Yeah, that was good."
Yeah, what was he?
Like I, mishit the next two. I'm like,
say, well, when do you start kind of doing that with your club face? You're like, what? Little things like that. Do you always leave it open?
Yeah, I'm just like, man, you messed me up. Now I'm not focused on.
Right, that's exactly
you messed
right.
me up.
All right, well, look, it's an honor to have you here. It's a privilege to be able to help you and your bride out, especially a little early start in your marital life. It'll be something that'll take a little stress off. I don't know how you were paying for it, but you can certainly, wherever that money was coming from, use it on her or the wedding or whatever. But certainly just want to gift you that.
Thank you.
All right, and we look forward to
means a lot.
playing some golf
when
I get back and my back heals. At some point, but certainly want to do that. And
Absolutely.
John Gordon will take good care of you tomorrow.
Love it. Thank you so much, man.
All right, buddy. Yep.